It should have been worse. But Broncos win 24-7 over the LA Chargers. And things, well, meh. Things started out okay. Chargers get the ball first. They do get a first down, but they're forced to punt. That punt pins the Broncos deep in their own territory. And on the first play from scrimmage for the Denver Broncos, Russell Wilson throws an interception. So the Chargers get the ball back at the Broncos' 13-yard line. And the Denver defense slams the door. They can't get a first down. And for some reason, they go for it on fourth down. And they don't get it. They turn the ball over on downs. So the Broncos get it back at their own 6-yard line. And they drive the ball deep in Chargers territory, but they are forced to punt. That punt pins the Chargers deep in their own territory, where Jonathan Cooper picks off Justin Herbert. So then the Broncos get the ball back in the Chargers' red zone. And on the first play of the drive, they get right into the end zone with 4:55 to go in the first quarter. It's Javonte Williams with a 3-yard touchdown run. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0 Denver. And Chargers get a first down and are forced to punt 10 the quarter, or near the end of the quarter. The Broncos then sandwich the Chargers punt with two of their own to start the second. Broncos defense was putting lots of pressure on Herbert early in the game, and well, yeah, they did a good job throughout the game. Chargers then drive the ball into Broncos territory, but again turn it over on downs. Herbert then goes to the Chargers locker room. He wouldn't return. Denver then goes 3 and out. At this point, Stick comes in to replace Herbert. Chargers go 3 and out on his first drive under center for the Chargers. Then the Broncos drive the ball deep into Chargers territory, but are forced to kick a field goal with 5 seconds left as a 23-yard hit from Lutz, and it's 10-0 Denver. And that's what the score would be at halftime. Denver had 2 touchdowns correctly, mind you, wiped off the scoreboard by replay review late in the second quarter. There was a fumble. There was on third down of Stick's first drive. There was a fumble, or actually it was an incomplete pass that was initially ruled a fumble that was recovered by Denver and returned for a touchdown. Correctly overturned, and then a touchdown catch by Jerry Jeudy that was also correctly overturned. He did not get his second foot in bounds. Then Broncos get the ball to start the half and go 3 and out. So the Chargers get it back. They drive the ball into Broncos territory and turn the ball over on downs again, because that's the thing of the day for the Chargers, is turning the ball over on downs after long drives. So the Broncos go ahead and score a quick touchdown. And it was on an amazing catch by Courtland Sutton. There was great protection for Wilson on the play as well. So with 5:55 to go in the third, Wilson hits Sutton for a 46-yard score. The PAT is good, and it's 17-0. Chargers go 3 and out. After that, then the Broncos get a first down and punt. To start the fourth quarter, hey, guess what happened? The Chargers drive the ball into Broncos territory and turn it over on downs again. But then Denver goes 3 and out. Chargers get the ball deep in their own territory, very deep in their own territory, but they drive the field quickly to get into the end zone finally. With 10:37 to go, it's Eckler from a 3-yard run. And the point after is good, 17-7. Then Denver. Long, methodical drive into the end zone with 3:11 left. Wilson hits Troutman for a 10-yard score. The extra point is good, 24-7. And the Chargers kind of did their thing again. They get the ball in the Broncos territory. And on another fourth down, this time they lose a fumble instead of turning it over on downs. And that pretty much does it as the Broncos kneel out the game for 3 plays after that. Chargers turned the ball over 4 times on downs, plus the lost fumble on their last play from scrimmage. Broncos should have had at least 31 points. There was the incomplete pass to Jerry Jeudy in the end zone that he should have caught. That would have naturally led to another touchdown. That would have put 4 more points on the board for the Broncos. Jerry Jeudy also had a long pass that he dropped where he was wide open and would have put the Broncos in the red zone. And most likely, they would have scored points on that drive as well. Oh, well, because they won, it doesn't matter. Next week? Well, first off, Denver outgains LA 322 to 283. They outpossess LA 33-29 to 26-31. Wilson completes 21 of 33 for 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Herbert completes 19 of 17 for 96 yards and an interception. Stick completes 13 of 24 for 179 yards. Next week for the Broncos, the Detroit Lions in Detroit.